What's going on, everybody? Devin up here, and throw them threes up for your boy. Alright, so let's get into it. Samsung, what's going on? I'm hearing a lot of stuff going on with you guys in this event and this new Note 20. So I went back, rewatched the video, looked at some of the comments, and I did some digging of my own of some complaints, issues, and some good things that people like about the new phone and that's coming out. So I'm gonna go over the good, the bad, and what people are saying about it, and give my opinion on it. So let's go. Let's talk about the Note first, and let's get into what's good about it, and that is the colors. That Mr. Green do look dope, but that's pretty much it. And let's get into the bad. The price. People are upset that the price is $1,000, and the reason why of that is what you're getting with that $1,000 compared to the Note 10. And I really do agree with them. Honestly, feel like the new Note should be going for, I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna at least say 700, and that's fine. 600, that's pushing it. $700 to $800, and here's why. It's the material that they're using with it. Plastic. It's 2020 now. You guys are pushing for better things. We still shouldn't be using plastic anymore. It's kind of disappointing that you're really charging $1,000 for plastic cheap phone. Where's the glass? You can have a low level glass. At least give your fans something to work with, not just plastic. And honestly, it's very disappointing, and I really feel bad because I feel like you guys are getting robbed. You know, you pay so much money, and you know, you're a really great fan base towards Samsung, and they're kind of doing this to you, giving out cheap material and charging you. And like I said, you know, I'm an Apple fan, but from what I've seen, with Samsung throughout the years, is great quality phones that I've been like, you know, kind of looking at it like, you know, Samsung phones aren't that bad. I really changed my mind over Samsung. So just for that, having cheap material, you're selling out to your fans, that's not cool. Also, what makes it overpriced, the 128 storage. It do come with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and that's totally fine because it's the storage, the fact that it's 128. Now, as an Apple user, that's a better upgrade than us because we give out 64. But 128, man, that's kind of sad because there's no expandable storage. Just having a 128 phone, and you have to pretty much deal with it, delete things, and just kind of figure out what you need to do with it. So again, you're being robbed. They took away the SD slot, so there's no SD slot. You cannot add any storage to it. You're cutting your legs from up under you because what's Samsung's second best thing? And that's their memory cards, SD cards. Like, they love expanding storage. They were the company that says, oh, listen, Apple, you gotta buy storage. But with us, if you need storage, you can use your old memory sticks, put it in there, and boom, there you go. That's your storage right there. We love expanding our phones, you know, but with Samsung, this time, it's like, not this time. We're gonna cut out the SD slot, make it more waterproof, and that's good for the durability purposes, but you're robbing the fans of more storage. And people today take a lot of pictures. What is 128 with a lot of pictures and videos and, you know, gaming? Like, you're pushing games. How is people supposed to save or play games on this new Xbox Game Pass with 128 storage? How's people supposed to, you know, save videos, make videos? Kids today are making videos, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, like, what's TikTok, RIP. You know, just those for example. What are people and kids and teenagers supposed to do? People livelihoods, photographers, house salesmen, trying to, you know, use their phones for things. You guys are going to the 3D market. What are you guys supposed to do with 128 storage? Can't do anything with that. So that's a huge fail on that part. They're cutting their legs right up under them for that. So you're cutting your own market. The Note 20's battery. So the Note 20 battery, very controversial. They're saying the Note 20 battery is better than the Note 20 Ultra battery, just by a little bit, not that much, maybe like an hour or two, which is totally fine. But the S20 battery is better than the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra. That's totally fine. I think it's a little bit reaching to say that. Samsung's battery is over 15 hours. The battery's fine. If people are talking about the battery, they're kind of reaching, honestly, and it's not really much of a big deal. So I kind of disagree with the whole battery issue. Honestly, it's fine. Another issue is that they have bigger bezels and a larger punch hole. Okay, the issue with this year compared to last year is that the Note 20 bigger bezels and a bigger punch hole versus the Note 10 that has smaller bezels and a smaller punch hole. You got praised for it. People were saying, great, you know, that's more screen, you know, I love it. That's more screen time for us. We can watch things a lot better. But this time on this phone, you add bigger bezels and a bigger punch hole. What's the reason, you know? It's honestly like they're kind of pushing you and making people want to buy the Note 20 Ultra. They're not forcing you, but it's like they're kind of leading you in that direction. Like, hey, I mean, this is a great phone, but you honestly, you want the best. Buy this Note 20 Ultra and please give us more money. And of course, they're not forcing you to do that, which is why you should be smart if you're a Samsung fan to come to Apple. Nah, I'm playing. If you're smart, you should just buy, honestly, a Note 10 Ultra or the Note 10, honestly, because it's really, to me, in my personal opinion, I think it's a better phone. But I think you should buy the Note 10, honestly. You're still staying on the Samsung side, but just buy a Note 10. Or you know what? Look at other options. You got the Google phone that came out, the Z Flip, cheaper today, way cheaper today compared to it was when it first released. The Razer, you know, you have better options now. Just look at that before you kind of make that gun of jumping and fishing out $1,000 for a overpriced phone. It's sad, and I kind of feel bad for you guys. And honestly, Samsung need to do better, and I apologize to you guys, because it's sad. You know, I'm looking at it and it's like, man, they really going out bad for you guys, and you guys go so hard for them, like trashing us. But nah, man, that's not cool. The Note 20 Ultra, great phone, amazing phone. I picked it up, I was playing with it for a little bit. The camera is good. What they're saying is true. The camera is great. It takes really great photos. I'm gonna show some. These are not my photos, but I'm gonna show some of what I've seen online, and it's like, man, this is great. They did really good with the gaming. They had the Snapdragon 865. They're really pushing forward with the new Xbox Game Pass. Now the Snapdragon 865 is on the S20, so it has the same processor. You know, if you're hearing great things about the S20 doing good with games and it has the same processor, I mean, you know, that's great. But honestly, it's very annoying the fact that it has the same processor. From what I've thought as an Apple user, I thought the Note models were like the upgrade from the S model. I felt as though the Note models are like the top of the line. Like, it's Note. Anything is Note. S model is like right here. The Note model is right here of what they care about it. But honestly, from what it looks like, the S model is the better phone, honestly. And you get a better budget phone out of it. But it looked like it's right, like neck and neck. And as a casual Samsung viewer, I thought the Note phones were better. And the fact that, pretty much what I'm trying to say is the fact that the same processor from the S series onto this phone is like, okay, I thought you guys were the top of the line phone, like the flagship phone, but I see you using the same thing across the map. So it's like, is it really an upgrade? Like, what are you really upgrading? Just the camera this year? I don't know. But back to the games, what the question was, the S20 had great gameplay, and the Note 20 Ultra, of course, is gonna have great gameplay because it has the same processor. So that's a good thing, and I guess the bad thing is what I was saying. It does have expandable storage. You have the SD card slot on the phone. So you know what? You can take the SD card out of your old Note phones, old Google phones, any old phone you have an SD card in, or your camera, whatever, put it in there, boom, expandable storage. What's so hard about that? You've done it every year and you take it out. Why on the Note 20? Come on now, think about it. They're really pushing you. They're pushing you now. Like, they're not forcing you. I'm saying that now. They're not forcing you, but they're kind of, you know, saying, hey, you know, that Note 20 is Ultra, right? Huh? Ultra combo! Full screen display. The display is nice, it's curved. It is a full screen display. Bigger, better screen than an Apple phone. Any Apple phone out there. Better than the 11 Max. And that's what Note's always been about, the bigger screen. But people are kind of having an issue with the bigger screen. It's like they're kind of saying, hey, it's a little too big this year. Some people like it. Actually, you know what? More people like the bigger size and the bigger screen. But there are some people who are saying, you know, it might be a little too big. It's like I'm carrying a mini tablet around. But what do you guys think about the bigger screen? All right, here's the bad of the Note 20 Ultra. Same, smaller battery than the S20. Again, I already mentioned that. It's not really much of a big deal, honestly. There have been issues and talk of the battery overheating and drawing a lot of power. And that's because of 5G capability, but that's gonna come with time. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna say yay or nay and talk about the battery right now. From what I've seen, the specs is fine, but it's really how the phone handles this 5G territory, because they're the first one that's doing it, and they're gonna look at it, and Apple's gonna kind of sit back and just watch the whole thing, and you know, steal some more of your stuff. Honestly, people are kind of just looking at the price and just saying, man, just 1,400, 1,300. You know, it's a pandemic that's going on. People are losing their jobs. You know, it's really hard out here. People are on, you know, welfare. Not to get into too much sad stuff, but come on, like really, Samsung, like you're really gonna dish out this price around this time? And even if that wasn't the case, people are kind of getting frustrated with the price. Like people were kind of frustrated with the price last year, so it's like you're dishing out all that money just to lower it. It's like, dude, just have a standard price of $1,000. Like, be like us, $1,000, and it's gonna decrease over time. Like, do you have $1,000 to kind of give out versus $13 to give out? People this year are waiting for the PlayStation, the Xbox, family, groceries. You know, people are just saving their money this year for a lot of things and starting their own businesses this year. But people don't have that kind of money to dish out. Not this year. This year was kind of a bad time, and you know, with Apple bringing out the SE and Google having the Pixel 4a, and they're doing really good in sales, kind of let you know, like, hey, I think we should have kind of chilled on the price for a little bit. And again, goes back to what I'm saying about the plastic stuff, and you charging for $1,000, and now this phone for 13, when you're gonna lower it, what, 4 months later? It's very frustrating, and you know, I see why people are kind of trashing it as I'm going through this. So I mean, like, with all that being said, like, what do you guys think about it? I don't know. I honestly feel bad for you guys. I'm on their website right now, and like they're really trying to like get some money out of this. Trade in $499 with a scratch screen. You know, if your phone is cracked, that's cool. We'll take it. Who cares? We just want some money. You know, and it's $600. It's like, I've never seen that before. It's either, do you have a trade in? Yes or no. Now it's like, do you have a trade in? Yes or no. But whoa. What's that in your pocket? A scratch cracked screen? It's fine.
Boy, bring that ass here, boy.
Nah, for real. Like, seriously. It's like, they're taking all of that. With all that being said, what do you guys think about the new Note series? Guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think about what I said. Anything what I said. Are you getting the Note 20? Are you downgrading to the Note 10, Note 10 Plus? What's your plan this year? What's 2020 phone goal this year? Let me know down below. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Samsung, guys, come on. Do better with your fans. Stepping up. I'm out. Throw them threes up for your boy. Again, with the 3 years, what's your 3 goals, 3 ambitions? Have your 3 goals and ambitions in mind. Don't let nothing bring you down. With all this going on, find your happiness. And I'm out.